What up, everybody? Glorious rising, grand rising, glorious day, rich rising to everyone, okay? Welcome back to my channel, new and returning overseas in America. Welcome to everybody. Y'all come on in, hit the like button as you come in. Thank you all so much for rocking with me. Thank you all so much for continuing to support me. To everyone who has booked with me, who has made a purchase with me, who has donated to the cause, thank you all for being a part of this community, okay? Um, the message today, okay? These people, they were so against you. And when I say these people, I'm talking about family. They have called you everything but a child of God. And when they did not understand you, they called you witch. They accused you of witchcraft. Okay. When it's none of the above, okay, you are a healer, a light worker, etc., etc. All right. And though they called you everything but a child of God, okay, then there came a time that they needed that healing anointing. Okay. They're going to need it. They've needed it. Okay. They're going to need your help, essentially. All right. And that's what we're going to talk about in this message. So come on in, hit the like button. Y'all, this isn't going to resonate for everyone. Take what does resonate, leave what does not. All right. Listen, y'all. Okay. We know that people, when they don't understand something, they will speculate, they will make things up, they will lie, they will call it whatever. And when you have people that do not believe, or they don't see things from a higher perspective, okay, they will lean toward their own understanding and just think, oh, he or she doing root work, they doing witchcraft, etc., etc., etc. Never mind the fact that our grandmothers and great grandmothers once did healing work. They did these things. I had a great grand aunt who, when we got burned, she could talk the fire out of the burn, like literally. She's had to talk fire out of many of my burns. Okay. I can think of 3 different occasions, and I know 3 isn't a high number, but when you're talking about being burnt, it's not like you're burning yourself every day. You know what I mean? So on 3 different occasions when I've had burns, from the oven, from the stove, whatever, she's talked the fire out, and it stopped burning, it stopped hurting, and we didn't call her witch. They didn't say, oh, she's doing witchcraft. Now, I don't have anything against the word witch, because I understand that it carries a negative connotation, but it carries that connotation because people have gotten away from the true meaning of the word. Okay. And so don't mistake what I'm saying as I have something against that word, because I do not. What I am saying though is, when people don't understand a thing, it is easy for them to accuse it of being witchcraft, black magic, root work, etc., when it's really just healing work. We're really anointed to do a particular thing, okay? And so for whomever this message resonates with, I feel like all of your life you've been everything but a child of God. You could have been the black sheep of the family. Your family could have scapegoated you. You understand what I'm saying? Talked about you, scandalized your name, all this, that, and the third. And then comes the day that they need your anointing, they need your gift for whatever reason, right? Someone falls ill, whatever the reason is dire, right? Someone is going through something, someone is experiencing something, and out of desperation, they need you to do what you do. It's a test. Will you pass the test? It is a test. Will you pass the test? Have you done the work? These are the questions that you must ask yourself. Because if you've done the work to heal, it doesn't matter what they've done in the past. Doesn't matter what they've done in the past. If you have done your shadow work, you have healed from those things. If you have raised your vibration and you are walking in a spirit of love and you are allowing love to flow in, around, and through you, if you are allowing the energy, the spirit of the creator to flow in, around, and through you, and you understand that your mission here is healing, then you heal. It does not matter that they have talked about you and scandalized your name. And see, this is when you know that you've done the work to raise your vibration. When you can see things from a bird's eye view, a higher perspective. We have to look at things from a much higher perspective than what we are used to. When you flow and operate from a space of love, in a spirit of love, none of the other stuff matters. It does not matter that they have called you everything but a child of God, because you understand the mission. You understand that because God, you are the vessel. God works through you. The Spirit works through you to achieve a certain particular thing. You allow the Spirit to do that. And so when this situation presents itself to you, again, like I said, something is going to arise. And out of desperation, the same family who has talked about you, lied on you, and scandalized your name, they are going to need your gifts. Whether it is a healing ability, whether it is an ability to tap in, like if you are a seer and you can see where something or someone is, whatever the case. You may be a warrior having to war on behalf of someone. All right. You may be the person that has to undo the root work that someone has done. You may be the person that has to do the unhexing, the uncrossing, etc. You may be the person that has to deliver someone in your family from the grips of black magic and or witchcraft. And when you get this done, they're going to see you differently, okay? There's going to be an unspoken level of respect. This is your redemption. And God has allowed it this way because he says he will make your enemies your footstool, and every tongue that rises against you shall be condemned. This is your redemption. And what is so beautiful about it is you're not going to need it. You know what I mean? You're going to do what you do because it's who you are, because that's the light worker / starseed / prophet / healer, etc., that you are. You're going to do what you do because that is who you are. And then you're going to keep it moving. Yes, you're going to be redeemed, but you don't need the redemption. You don't need the celebration. You don't need the validation because you've done the work. You've ascended. You've healed all of those old wounds. And so their respect, that you don't need it the way you once did when you were unhealed. Okay? And understand that this is a test. Understand that it is a test to test your healing, to test how far you have come truly before you ascend yet again. Someone is being elevated, and that is the test. Past this test, you will be promoted in spirit. You will be elevated in spirit. Does that make sense? And listen, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. And so I get it. I understand. When people have backstabbed you, when they have talked about you, when they have lied on you, when they have created all kinds of scenarios and situations about you, it's like the human side of us would be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, how do you need the same thing that you attempted to destroy? That's the human side of us. That's ego. That's flesh. When you allow your spirit to take over, take authority, take control, when you allow your spirit to lead, and when you do so from a place of love, you absolutely do what needs to be done. Right? Because we understand that all things are spiritual. You do what needs to be done, and you keep it moving. Real talk. I don't know who this message is for. I pray that it reaches you. Until next time, guys, peace.